Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 12 of Old Worlders Babylonia. I'm going to start by hitting the end turn button just so we can get going. We've got a free archer coming in 2 turns. I'm working on another settler over here so I can grab this final city spot that I have found. Got us, let's deal with this just real quick. So this is our nephew and 4th in line. Let's just get in discipline, it doesn't really matter. So a handful of things that I want to do over here. So we want to take this disciple and we want to spread Christianity. So let's go ahead and get that done. Because we are limited, we do have an ambition. I'm probably not going to be able to spread it so many times, but I'd like to give it a go. Let's use some of these other ones that we've got standing around doing nothing, because we can establish Christian revelation, plus 25% spread chance, requires labour force. Oh, each city plus 2 civics with an per year with an archive, and plus temples. Yeah, that might be better. Let's get Gnosticism. Do that. Can we do any of the others? Do I have any more disciples standing around just butt scratching? We can do enlightenment as well. Oh, it's going to cost 600. They'll reduce discontent. Cathedrals will be better. Don't really want to be spending all of those. Do you know? It'll cost 600. Don't really want to do it. Let's use this opportunity while we've got some civics spare to try and get a peace with Egypt. More expensive now. We can threaten them for tribute. I mean, we do have a higher score than them, so let's do it. I mean, we haven't taken out any of their units, but they haven't done to me either. Okay, so let's go through the rest of my units. We've got some workers here. We've got a hamlet on a hill. I'm sure I built that there for a good reason. I just don't know why. Why can't I build the range there? Don't have a ranged... Oh, I do have a ranged unit there, actually. That's suggesting a stronghold. Stronghold's good. Let's get strongholds. We also need to get a few ranges built as well. You are busy on quarry duty, but again, another stronghold. And now I am spending money on stone here, but I really want to get these strongholds built up as quick as possible. I'm not going to rush that stronghold there. Let's go ahead and get the camp, because that just costs us some lumber, so that'll be nice and easy. You have built a barracks, which is suggesting another barracks here. It's suggesting a range here. We do have 2 ranged units down in this city, so let's go and work on that. I don't know what's going on with you, but that's fine. I think that was a free unit that we gained earlier. Yeah. Excuse me. Most of these units can just sort of stand around and wait for something to happen. Yeah, this city's now fine. We're just waiting until we get our... I'm going to, like, scout across in this direction. I'm just waiting now until we get the next settler. And I'm using this ship just to try and scout around this island that Rome is on, because I'm trying to see how much territory Rome has got. Their island's, I think, reasonably big, but it might be attackable, and they're reasonably close to me down here. And it does look like they're the weakest nation. And considering that Rome screwed me over completely in the last game, attacking Rome might not be a bad idea. So we'll see how that works out. So let's go on to the next turn. Oh, I should have used that luxury there. I missed out on that. A free Arcadian archer. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here that I do want to get, but at the same time, I don't want to miss upon the free stuff if I can help it. That's a lot of stuff. Death of our Chancellor. Well, that's not good. You'll give us some decent civics. Let's put you in. Got a worker over here. That's suggesting a stronghold. It's also suggesting an amphitheatre. Let's get the stronghold. If we are going to go to war with Rome, we're going to need the orders. So you're going to come down here and build a stronghold also. Trying to sort of prioritise strongholds at the moment. So we've got farm. Well, we haven't got farms all the way around that. We can build another one here. You are going to continue to the south. We don't have any events. Not yet, anyway. And yeah, you're just going to continue looking around Rome. Oh, you're right next to Carthage. Interesting. So how big is this landmass then? I wonder if Carthage are getting their own back on Rome for the last game. I mean, Carthage had been fighting somebody because all of their triremes have taken some damage here. Let us... Yeah, nothing really to do with these units. Now, before I forget... Okay, let's do the cities first. You've completed an axeman. I need some triremes. I'm still stuck on biremes at the moment. We could definitely do with some more units. We could get some more... We've got quite a lot of iron at the moment, actually. I don't necessarily think we need the miners. Let's go for the Master Poet, because we do want to try and get that ambition completed. So that's what we should be doing there. You have completed the Treasury 1. I mean, we could get an axeman here, or we can get another bireme. Let's get an axeman. We've got loads of iron. You have completed the fisher. Let's get a stonecutter here, because we're definitely still having issues with stone. Highest there is 5, so let's grab that one. And that will be an end to the year, except we do have some orders left, and we now have spare lavender and spare dyes. Now, I wanted to trade the lavender with the Amorites. The Amorites actually like me quite a lot at the moment. But I will give them the lavender anyway. Because it'll just make them like me super good. Let's look at our cities. So are any of them still gaining discontent? I think a lot of them now are in negative. You're still gaining some discontent. Quite a bit, actually. Let's send the dice to you. So that will reduce it a little bit. Yeah, so we really need to keep that down. Making a decent amount of training and civics now. Do have some orders left, that's fine. We'll just go on to the next turn. So I'm kind of in the middle in terms of score. But it's not really score that I'm going for. That said, we have just finished that church thing, which gave me another couple of points there. Yeah, Egypt has told us to go do one. Let's see if they would at the very least... oh, we can't even do that yet. Oh, we don't want an alliance, we just want a truce. Let's just try and go for a no hard feelings, let's call it off, because neither of us have even seen each other's units this game. Our spies report that their contacts in Hatti and Rome may be amiable to diplomatic discussions improving relations with us. I'd sooner improve relations with Hatti because I'm probably going to go to war with Rome. I've got the money to spend there. There's the church done, so that gives us 2 legitimacy and 2 victory points. You are surprised to find that our nephew has been spending a lot of time... No, that's random Kassite female has been spending a lot of time with our nephew, running errands and even doing work for the child. Upon further investigation, you find the clever young nephew has been making use of his commercial knowledge from his recent studies and access to royal coffers, of course, to exploit her greedy nature and by bribing him into being his servant. Impressive strategic thinking or simply abuse of power. So he can gain 1 charisma but won't become corrupt, or lose a charisma and become righteous. Well, I'd sooner have a strength over a weakness. This is our daughter and heir. She can become a zealot or a judge. I'd sooner her become the judge. An oath of support. So Kassite approaches with a proposition. We have a unique chance to help each other. I understand that more troops may be needed for the war, but in return I want an oath that you will help the Kassites should we ever ask. Always difficult. Gain a free spearman for him holding it over me. No, I think I'll just buy a spearman. Thank you very much. So what have we got here? That's the city. We still can't build any of these yet because we don't have monasticism. So I might just get you to go on sentry. Promotion on the spearman because he's just been standing there. Let's give him guard. And then we can just put you back to sleep. Yeah, we'll continue to the south with this ship because I'm just basically trying to uncover bits of the map where possible. I do have another luxury that I might need to spend, so let's take care of that in a second. Just continuing to hover around the borders and see how big this land area is. There's the fissure completed. There are more fissures here, but let's go and get the Elder Poet because we've got that Elder Specialist's mission there. Yes, we have spare pearls. So again, I don't think there's any of the families that I need to give pearls to. No, none of them specifically want pearls. We could try and get Hattie to like us even more by sending some to them. Let's send them pearls. They'll like us a little bit more. Because I might try and get them to go to war with Rome with me. I'm not sure if that's a thing, but it might work. Lots of orders left. Is there anything I can do with them, really? I mean, I do have some units that I'm not really using. I could go ahead and get a few more promotions on a few more units. Shield Bearer is always quite nice, because we do go up against ranged units. Let's end the turn there. Yeah, this spreading religion 8 times, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that. Converted to Christianity, that is great. A wealthy trader from Larsa arrives from a recent expedition, flush with gifts for the court. How should we respond? A new court merchant, or we can gain 1 charisma. I think we'll just take the charisma, actually. I'm going to cancel this. Now, I know cancelling loses 5 legitimacy, but I simply don't see how I can spread religion to 5 more cities. There's only like 2 of my own cities that don't. No, only 1. When I build this, this will be the only city that doesn't have my religion, so I don't really see how I can do this. Not before the king dies anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and just skip that one. Because then we should get offered another one, right? That's my theory here. It wants me to build a stronghold. I mean, I do need a stronghold. I also need barracks and a million other things, but we'll do that. You can just pause up. You can continue going south. Seeing lots of little spots and things on the map down here. This is like the other end of the island of Carthage. I think Carthage is actually pretty big here. And I think that's why Rome is struggling. I don't think they're at war, but I think... I can't grab that anyway because it's too far away. I think Rome is struggling because they can't really expand. I think they're sandwiched between the coast and Carthage. So it might well be worth going after Rome. Obviously, we will need an army to do it. We'll need a well-prepared army. With a keystone. Okay, so we've got a truce with Egypt. No longer at war with them. Onagers would be useful. Markets would also be damn useful. As much as I want onagers, I'm not prepared to go to war with Rome just yet. So let's get the market first. I think that'll be more useful to us. Let's get a barracks. We don't have a huge amount of training coming in. We now have some more tradable honey. None of this families want honey. We could try trading more with her, but I don't think we need to. Let's try and have a look at any of these cities that might still have some discontent. So you still have some discontent. So let's send some honey here. There we go. So trying to use my luxuries correctly. The keystone. The buildings of your cities are visible for miles around. Wondrous constructions that tourists travel the world to see. The legend of the buildings of Babylonia has also led to a new name for you. Labashi Marduk the Keystone. A meeting with your leading architects raises a question of what statues you want displayed out on the latest monuments. There is always more to achieve. Will you announce a new ambition to those assembled? Maintain 8 governors. Control 3 legendary cities. Interesting one. I mean, governors require civics, which is a pain in the arse. But I think we can do that because we only need 5 more. So let's go through all of our cities that don't have a governor and put a governor in. You don't have a governor. So who could we put in here? Let's put you in because you're all-round just improvement. You have a governor. You do not have a governor. You would be a good governor for here, I think. No negative effects. So let's put you in there. You have a governor. You do not have a governor. You've got a lot of discontent, so I don't want one that puts discontent up. You can go in there. You will improve that. You have no governor. That will cost us a bit of science. I prefer that one, though. You'll give us a bit of science, and you will give us some civics. We will lose some training, and we'll get a bit of discontent, but we can fix that. Okay, now then... I don't have enough civics to appoint another one, but we're only now one off, so we can do that on the next turn. So that's like the easiest ambition ever. Okay, so it wants a barracks and it wants a range. I don't have a ranged unit down here, actually. Do you count as a... Yeah, are you an infantry unit? Because there's only ranges and barracks, right? There isn't like a stable. So I'm guessing you would go on a barracks. I mean, they are still worth having because they do give us additional training. Except this one uses wood instead of iron. Let's get the barracks. Give us some wood from the chopping of the trees there. I think we're all done there with farms. I don't think there's any point building many more. It's still suggesting quarries. There isn't really an awful lot else to build. We've got that archer now. I'm going to start bringing him down to the south because he's definitely going to be in our war against the Romans. Do we need more farms? Or are we good on farms? I mean, we've got plenty of food. Quarries are still the issue. Let's go over there and get a quarry. That is our... Oh, it's a worker. It's suggesting a hamlet here. I don't know if I need that hamlet, but let's go and build it. And then we've got the worker here as well. Yeah, kind of got nothing. I mean, I could just buy some orders, but I don't have an awful lot of training anymore. So I think I will just skip over you for this turn. Yeah, you guys don't need to do anything. Let's sort out the cities. So you finished the farmer. I mean, I guess we could go for the apprentice officer. That would give us some additional training and gold and science. It's definitely not a bad thing. And again, we do have the 8 specialists to deal with. You've completed a gardener. We can get a master poet here and then go into an elder poet. So let's do that. Great. So let's end the year. Looks like we're going to be getting 31 orders per turn now, which is still not great compared to what some of the AI managed to get. So let's have a look what's going on here. Babylonian numbers are base 60. A figure with many divisors that make performing both complex and everyday mathematical equations possible. Using the thumb to point to a finger bone to each hand. Kador Enlil has a natural affinity for numbers, quickly learning to adapt the system in an impressive manner of ways. The royal tutors ask what direction you would like them to push him in, applying his talent. So mathematics, he becomes intelligent as a governor, +2 science per year per culture level. As a leader, all cities gain +1 science per year per culture level. Or we can just give him a global +2. I think that one actually works better. A new marriage proposal for our daughter. So a schemer with +4 wisdom, -1 courage. Or a judge with +2 charisma, +2 discipline. Let's go for that one, actually. Actually, let's look at the family opinions. The Chaldean have the lowest opinion of us right now. So we'll actually go for that one. Just to even them up a bit. Privately, your wife expresses her unhappiness with how the court governs. How can a ruler rule when he is reined in by a constitution? Are you not the king of Babylonia? She leaves you alone to think about your power. So we can get tyranny. Oh no, because we've got constitution. Do we really want tyranny? So we gain 20 training per year in all cities, +8 gold per year per military unit in our territory. but it would cost us 1 civic per year per city. That's actually not that bad. Ambassador has had enough. After years of tolerating your open corruption, our court merchant has grown weary of covering up your incessant frauds. He and his family slip away in the dead of night, leaving a vacancy in the court. Am I corrupt? Didn't realise I was. We can handle affairs without him. A new advisor should be appointed. We can handle affairs without him. He's still there, though. Kind of. Okay. Units. So we've got... Yeah, let's go over there and grab another... Because I'm going to have loads of orders to use now. Worker, yes, let's get the amphitheatre. Arcadian archery is heading down here. You're still... Yeah, I'm actually going to send you this way. Because we're already closing that gap up with this unit. So this is... Oh. Sorry, I didn't... What happened there? Oh, it's because I tried to move into your territory, which is not what I was aiming to do. I was trying to go around it. Yeah, so there is quite a lot of space down there. That's a lot of orders left. Elder Poet is complete. There is another Master Poet here we could get in 3 years, and then an Elder Poet in 5. So, in 7 years, that'll be another one done. Oh yeah, that's another thing we should do. We need another governor, don't we? So, one of our cities has no governor. You have no governor. You're the only one that I could put in. You're awful. What? No, we can't even do this one. So, I can put one crappy governor in. It'll do. That's the ambition complete anyway. We can always remove her now if we want to. That's not too much of a problem. So this city has finished its stonecutter. I'm keen to get more stonecutters in. You're a 4.7. You're the next highest. That gives us a bit more land as well. Okay, we'll end that year. I think we've got time to squeeze another turn in. Stone is still where I'm struggling, but I'm decent on food and iron and wood. Haven't been able to build any wonders this... Well, I mean, I think I've done a couple. We've got the pyramids and the religious one, but... Reports of a tribal raid from a Danish bastion near Larsa. A messenger arrived from Carthage with an intriguing offer. She finds herself with a strong military, but a shortage of resources, and her message suggests perhaps we can both benefit from the situation. So we give her 200 food and 100 wood and get a free elephant. Yeah, sure. Well, obviously it's not free because I've just given her 200 food and 100 wood, but I've got plenty of food and wood, and I don't have to spend time building an elephant. So this is our daughter, second in line. Now that the Duchess has completed her study of politics, how shall she contribute to the court as a judge or a scholar? I think scholar, actually. I haven't got any scholars. There is our settler. I think that one's better because it gives us both of the... Well, no, we'll do that one because once we get to specialists there, it'll spread to that one anyway, so that's not a problem. Who do we want to give this to? Well, we definitely want to give this to the Kassites, right? Because there's going to be at least 3 nets here, maybe even 4 if we spread it to there. So we've got that, that's fine. I would like to... Right, you I'd like to upgrade to an archer. You can grab that. I don't really want to leave all of these units over here. I don't know why I was greedily grabbing that. You can just anchor again. Okay, we've got a worker here. I have a melee. Right, let's go ahead and get that, and then we will move you here and get the barracks. So, military units, you're going to continue heading south. Free elephant. Let's get you on... Right, okay, where was that city that's getting attacked? Larsa, it's this one. So, I wonder if they're up here. Might have to come up and have a look. Let's go ahead and promote you a little bit. tribal units, so steadfast makes sense. Can I do something with you? Don't have monasticism yet. Yeah, I think I can continue to move down with the elephant. So this unit, I'm going to start moving back towards the north. And find out where that other Danish tribal camp is, because then we can take it out. Okay, so this is Dilbat. You have finished the Master Poet. Let's get on to the Elder Poet. Oh, that wasn't Dilbat, that was... Anyway, this is our new city. We definitely need a worker over here. I should also get a religious unit over there as well. Kish has no worker, so we'll get a worker. We'll follow that up with a Christian disciple. I mean, it's not super important right now because we don't have that ambition anymore, but I would like to spread the religion everywhere I can. Yeah, we'll end the year there. That's fine, because we have 3 orders left, but nothing else really to do. Scholar has died. Not too bothered about all of this. That's our brother that's died there. The waters of the river that runs through Eshnuna are normally swift and manageable, but today a sudden downpour of rain has seen the banks break with water flooding in the city, destroying buildings. So 2 improvements destroyed. Send teams to salvage from the destruction, or we will pray it won't happen again. So I can spend 9 orders to grab a small handful of resources back. I mean, I'm probably not going to use all of the orders, so I might as well do that. Reign of Terror. Courtiers flee from within the palace walls, whispering of your terrifying reputation. Perhaps we could use this to our advantage. The army stands with you, great king. Let us seize hostages from each of the families and ensure they will never rise against you. Least we will kill those they love who stand against your rule. No. No, morally I cannot accept this. This is our wife. Let's give her some more wisdom. So this is a CAD. This is suggesting another barracks. It's also suggesting an amphitheatre. The amphitheatre's probably worth getting. I don't think we have discontent issues, but hey-ho. Yeah, we need to repair these things, so you are the wrong unit for repairing, because you're not a worker. Let's put you back there. Yeah, this guy's nearly done with his things anyway. What am I doing with you? Let's take you across here, actually, because then you can go and flip this city. Yeah, you can't do anything there, so you finished here. I mean, that's suggesting another quarry. It's not a bad idea. And then for you, it's either... I mean, that reduced some discontent. Why is it suggesting that we can't get that? There we go. Let's get a range. And then we can put you on the range. That'll be fine. Yep, you're not doing anything this turn. So military units, again, keep heading south. There is nothing going on up here. Which city was it? It's this one. No units coming in so far. I could promote you again. Give you combat. Just because I'm expecting an attack up here. I think all of these units are probably safe for now. You can stay anchored. War Elephant make its way down. You stay there. And yeah, there isn't really a lot I can do here. We're just basically checking out Carthage. So yeah, this looks like it's one big landmass. And it looks like Roma kind of squeezed in on the edge. You have completed the apprentice officer, so let's go for the master officer. You have completed the Christian disciple. We can get a master poet here. So let's end the year. That was supposed to be the end of the turn. So was the turn before that, and I've forgotten again. So I must concentrate and make sure that this is the last turn. We're currently getting over 100 science per turn. That's nice. Carthage has begun construction of the Circus Maximus. We really need to get monasticism. Let's go ahead and work on that. This is the governor of Babylon. You can give her affable, give her cunning, or well, let's upgrade her discipline actually, because at the minute it's pretty crappy. You are over here because you're heading this way because you need to go and flip that city over there. You are going to go over here and repair the Odeon, and then you'll go over there and repair that one. In fact, we can kind of queue that up. Repair mine. There we go. I think that'll work. Do we need to alt? I don't know. That should work. I don't know what's going to happen. You have built the stronghold. Let's get the Odeon, and then after that we'll nip over here and get the dyes, possibly. We have a few events. To celebrate the city's cultural accomplishments, the Elders of Uruk have declared this year the start of a new golden age. They wish to solicit your cooperation in efforts to further grow their influence. How should the city's resources be utilised? So, we can get 300 culture in Uruk, we can get 250 civics, or we can get over 1,000 gold, or we can lose. The discontent I don't think is a problem. Let's get the culture. Workers in Eshnuna have discovered a rich vein of ore at the local mine, which could increase the production of the local area. However, expanding the operation will require significant investment. Sure, let's get a mine. This year is a special year in the annals of the kings and queens of Babylonia. King Lavashi Marduk the Keystone celebrates his silver jubilee, a reign of 25 years. Shall we choose a new ambition? Starts the ambition to control a treasury forum and archive 4, or control 3 heated baths. Can we even get heated baths yet? Treasury Forum and Archive 4 I think we should be able to do. Now that the Duke has completed his study of commerce, how shall he contribute to the court? Let's put him in as a builder. You can move down here. Do we have any cities not doing anything? Yes, this one. You've finished the stone cutter. Don't even have anywhere with an archive. I think you can work on the forum, and then we'll queue you up for the forum too, and we'll go from there. You can continue down to the south also. Let's stop you on that tile for the time being. Axeman can stay on that tile. Yeah, so you're just basically going to go around here. But you're also going to move north, because I want to be prepared for anything that might be coming in. Oh, you're a long way away from this city. I guess I can tag out with one of the existing boats, but we've not seen that Danish raid yet. So that's fine. Yeah, there's nothing more that I can do with you. You do have some orders left. Yeah, there we go. So Carthage is up here. This is all one land mass. It looks like it goes around there, around Carthage, or Lixus. And then back around here. I'm actually top of the scoreboards at the moment. For some reason, I wasn't even watching that. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, there we are. And if I could take a few cities from Rome, that would increase my score dramatically. And I think what might help is it looks like Rome are quite narrow. I mean, obviously it's going to make life difficult for me as well, because I've got to get across here. I need to uncover all this land. I need to uncover this bit, basically. I need to see what the gap is like between my closest bit of land and Rome's, because I need to get ships in there and get across to Rome. And their capital is coastal as well, so I could possibly even take Rome. So yeah, we need to start thinking about uncovering that. So that's what I'm going to gear up towards. I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive in this game. We are over halfway through the number of years. The 5 Elder Specialists ambition shouldn't be a problem. Controlling the Treasury 4, Forum 4, Archive 4 shouldn't be a problem. Where did we get that mine? We're supposed to have got a mine somewhere in one of the cities, but I didn't see. I can't remember which one it was now. I know I paid for it. Did it just actually give us a mine? It didn't give us a resource. I thought it was giving us iron or something. Just give us a free mine. I would like to go and grab that. We can probably expand borders out somewhere to get it. We've also got... Are all of our cities connected up? They should be, because they're pretty much all access to the water. Yeah, looks like all of our cities are connected. Okay, that's fine. We're 4 years away from monasticism, which means we'll be able to use our disciples to build some temples. That'll be good for us as well. And yeah, we'll hopefully very soon have 8 of 10 ambitions, and we're still leading in score. Interesting. Right, well, let's see how that works out for us. Anyway, that is the end of the video because it's the end of the turn, and I've already gone 3 turns over what I planned to. So thanks very much for watching. If you're still enjoying the series, please do consider leaving a like on the video. And again, I welcome all of your comments and feedback because they really help me out when I miss and overlook things. I'm going to stop recording now because I've actually done like 5 videos in a row, and I don't want to get too far ahead because I want to have a chance to read any comments that you guys leave so I don't just blast past the point where it's relevant. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. So until then, goodbye for now.